Today, you're going to get to ask our three tea experts about your various life questions, problems you may have, and try to resolve your petty little issues. Our first expert, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Beecham. I've been a professional housewife since the early 20s. I'm a professional tea maker. I've made over 10 million cups of tea.
The veteran. Panelist number 2.
I'm Dave. I like to go on expeditions. Just go out there in the wild. Try everything out there. I see a leaf, I eat it.
The adventurous one. Panelist number 3.
Yes, this is me. Travis McClure. Okay, Roger. I am head Secret Service for the President of the great United States.
Okay, Mr. Head.
Sometimes I serve the President too.
Okay, Mr. Head. Anyway, and now we'd like to invite you, the audience, to share your qualms and little quarrels and have them resolved. Yes, you.
Okay, so, Tommy invited me to prom. I know, everyone probably sounds so excited. He said he was going to give me a blue corsage. I explicitly asked for pink. How do I confront this issue?
Ooh, the dreaded miss-up. What do you do?
Well, when I have this type of crisis, I like to sit down with a minty green tea. I like to dunk a digestive biscuit and think about it. And I think if you do that, you'll know the answer.
Meditation works for everyone. Panelist number 2.
I feel that you need to go out there and get your own flower. Why do you have to go to the shops to get flowers when you can go right out into the field? Just go find a random place, run out there, grab a backpack full of like nuts and stuff, and find your own flowers. Find the flower you want, perfect. And you'll probably be the only one with that specific flower.
Yes, live your life. Mr. Head.
I think you're overlooking the important things here, like security. Who cares what color corsage you have? I mean, if you're dead, do you really care about it then? I would suggest having at least 10 of my best Secret Servicemen at every entrance. Minimum. Wait. I'm sorry. I just realized. I was just informed that nobody knows who you are, so no one's probably going to assassinate you. You'll be fine.
It's always good to get your life put in perspective. Do we have another question from the audience? Yes, you.
Well, I just took a drink with the spots of black tea, but when I mixed it, it was red and brown. Why is that?
Ooh, explain that, Rainbow. Panelist number 1.
Yes, well, you might find that teas that are described as black actually come in a range of colors, the leaves themselves, obviously, and the liquid once it's finished brewing. So you'll find that's just a natural quality of the leaf. Red and brown are usually associated with the more tanniny teas, the type that cause puckering on the inside of the lips. And some people find that displeasurable, but I find that if you don't brew it for too long, you add maybe a spoonful of sugar, it should taste quite right.
Yeah. Panelist number 2.
Well, I think you need to really find out if you actually use the tea leaf. Because I've eaten a lot of leaves in my days, and I've used different ways to cook them. And sometimes I take this leaf that I know is not a tea leaf, and it turns red or brown, and then I'm sick for like 3 to 5 days, but usually I'll get over it. But you not much else. There might be 1 or 2 that might kill you.
Panelist number 3.
The only time, no, it has to be poison. Poison. Why else would it turn color? You have to tell me right now, who gave you this tea? Was it a terrorist?
Yes.
It was a terrorist.
It was.
You are an enemy of the state. How? Secret Service, Please escort this lady. Yes, right center row. Yes?
Yes, that's right. Oh, sorry, we just heard it.
Situation is good.
Well, be sure to not make bad friends. Anyway, we have another question from the audience. Yes, you in the back.
So I really like, making my own tea. But, I just feel like it's really a lot easier to just go to Starbucks. What do you guys think about that? You like Starbucks, right?
Should we be sellouts? Panelist number 1.
I'm sorry. What is star something?
Starbucks, the thing. They do coffee.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
Sadly, panelist 1 has not left the house often enough to have the breadth of knowledge necessary. Panelist 2?
You shouldn't trust these organizations. You have no idea what chemicals they put in there. You need something natural. That's why I insist, you go out and grow your own tea. You know exactly what's in your soil. You know exactly what's going to fall in your soil. And you can monitor and make sure nothing else gets in the soil. Thus, you'll have a pure tea. A lot better for you.
Surprisingly valid advice from panelist number 2. Panelist number 3.
That is exactly verbatim what I was about to say. Do you have mind-reading technologies?
Please don't escort him out.
What government do you work for?
I don't work for anyone.
Okay. We have another question. Yes, you.
I was trying to get out tea for Halloween, but the FDA apparently said that that's illegal. So I don't know. I started feeling really depressed. Like, what do you do when the man's got you down?
We've all felt that big tea repression. How have you?
Yes. Halloween. Yes, that's one of your American festivities. Well, I like to give tea to my friends. I don't understand why anybody would think is wrong with that. I suppose you try to talk to this FDA fellow. Maybe explain to him the benefits of tea. Give him a sampling. I'd like to start off with maybe an oolong or Irish breakfast. It's rather nice. It has a mixture of flavors. It's quite complex.
Yes, the only enemy here is ignorance. Analyst number 2.
Well, I feel when it comes to getting natural things like tea, screw the man. You should go ahead and give tea out to all of the kids on Halloween. It doesn't matter if the FDA is going to be knocking at your door. Just tell them, oh, I'm going to do it again, and do it again.
It's very appropriate to mention that Tea Time with Travis does not endorse the opinions expressed on the show. And with that, we turn to panelist number 3.
Well, I agree that the FDA doesn't know what they're talking about. I do have to argue with the man. What? The man? You have a problem with authority, son? What, are you just some kind of terrorist? You want to bring down the man? Is that it? What? You're going to plant what? Some kind of explosives in your teeth? On Halloween? Is that your plan? Is that your plot? I've seen it happen. Many times.
Please, anyone, another question? Please, please. Yes, you. Yeah. Yes, you're pointing to yourself.
Often when I have tea, it's very warm and very hot and burns my mouth. I don't like that. Do you have any suggestions of what I could do for safe tea?
I can guarantee you, you're going to get some answers that you just adore for this one. Panelist one, safer tea.
Firstly, I'd recommend that after you've completed the brewing process, which, depending on the type of tea, should take between 3 and 7 minutes, and you should take that time into consideration with cooling, and depending on the teapot you're using, whether it's maybe made of porcelain, but generally as a guideline, I'd wait from between 18 to 23 minutes from the start of brewing, including taking the tea bag, well, don't use tea bags obviously, removing the tea from the hot water before actually drinking it, or 4 minutes sooner if you're adding cream or milk, because that will cool the liquid, and you should take that into consideration.
Thank you. Panelist number 2.
Well, if you have problems with how hot your tea is, just don't cook it. Take a bunch of tea leaves, shove it in your mouth, just chew it up, a nice strong flavor, and you don't have to worry about burning your tongue. You might lose the taste of other foods afterwards for at least 3 hours, but you won't burn your tongue.
Yes. And that leaves us with panelist number 3.
Safety. I thought no one would ever ask. Safety. Now, what I would suggest is putting the tea into a hyperboiler, raising it to at least 300 degrees Fahrenheit to eliminate all biological weaponry, such as anthrax. Then you would take it to the chemical lab where they would analyze it for all other types of poisons, perhaps even not yet developed, and many that are classified. Then I would duplicate the tea genetically, regrow the leaves, brew another cup of tea, identically similar, just absolute same cup of tea, give it to Joe down Secret Service. He's our test guy. Don't tell him. That's classified. But yes, if he survives for at least 3 days, perfectly safe, go ahead and drink it.
Okay, well, that's the kind of service they don't give you at Starbucks. Anyway, we have time for about one more question. Oh. Wow. I guess your lives are all perfect then. Not one. There. What?
I know this is called tea time, but I was wondering, what are your opinions on coffee?
I would have rather you just stayed motionless and not raised your hand. Panelist 1, deal with the blasphemer.
No, please. I'm sorry, did you say? Sorry. Do you have any value?
I hope that helps. Panelist number 2.
Well, coffee tends to grow at its best in South America. So, you should get tickets for a plane ride, or if you want, hike. That's what I did. Make your way all the way down to South America, probably Colombia area. Go out, find your own coffee. There should be these coffee beans everywhere. And then I find out there's this interesting coffee bean that has to be digested first before it actually makes a good coffee. So it's kind of like a dark red color. You eat it, wait a few days, and then take the leftovers and brew it. Great coffee.
Again, I hope it was helpful. That leaves
country needs? It needs a strong person. Strong people like you. Especially leading this country. Now, I love our president. Love him to death. I would die for him. Took 3 bullets for him already. But this tea's not strong. Not like coffee. Now, I have to say, what are your political aspirations? Would you...
President.
President?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. So, 2016 though? 20...
Harry 16.
Oh,
I like the sound of that.
yes. Would you like a running mate? Harry, Mr. Happy? Sounds fantastic. I'll talk to you later.
It sounds like something helpful did actually happen this time. Who knew? Anyway, thank you for stopping by with Tea Time with Travis. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to the show. We are currently known as the Littlest Teapot. Aww, right here. My name's Heather.
I'm Sam.
I'm Will.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Miles.
I'm Josh.
I'm Mike.
I'm Megan.
I'm Bobby.
I'm Philip.
And we're...
This is an improv show for those of you that haven't joined us before. Phil's ready to go. We're going to put on a set for today. We hope that you all enjoy it and that you'll come back for more. Who has not been to an improv show with us before? Excellent. Stay, please, stay. So like I said, I'm Heather. I'm president, one of the co-founders, currently known as. This is our 13th year running. JK, it's like our 3rd or 4th. We're the college recognized troupe on campus, bringing you laughter. And yeah.
We also teach, so if anybody out there is interested in improv,
We're a teaching troupe. We're not
so-
audition, so anyone is welcome. But we're going to jump right into the set for you.
Oh, that was the sound that means we're ready to jump to the next thing.
We're ready, okay.
All right. First up on our list, we're going to be playing a game called Precious Moments. Precious Moments, the way it works is, who's ever seen those old Kodak commercials? With like the music plays in the background, and you've got like the perfect moment between the 2 family members that have never seen each other for 10 years. Bobby comes back from war, it's just a great, nice thing. Well, we're going to take that and mock it. What we're going to do is we have 2 improvisers here. They cannot look at each other during the scene until they touch each other. At which point, they have to look in each other's eyes and portray whatever emotion is emitting from the piano without breaking eye contact until they stop and they resume the scene again. And this will continue and hilarity will ensue. So, go ahead and get a broadcast.
Okay, what's your favorite thing to do on Halloween?
Trick or treat!
Bungee jump!
Bungee jumping! Okay, now do you have the apparatus secured?
Yep.
You did complete the minimum 3-week training for this, right?
Yeah, I got that finished.
We're very safe. Minimum 3 weeks. I mean, everyone else does like a 30-minute. Wonder why their death rates are so high.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why I came here, because you guys seem a lot more.
Yes. If you can put up with those 3 weeks of rigorous training, you survive. I have faith in you.
Thank you, sir. I'm still worried, though. I'm scared. I've never been in the open air.
I know. We're just gonna do this. I mean, this bungee jump has never been done before. As you can see, it's quite treacherous. That is.
Yes,
It's going to be world record breaking. No one has ever jumped from a 2-mile height before.
Yes. The rope bends all the way down there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, yes. The rope goes. It's, well, I mean, it's hard to measure 2 miles of rope. Who's got the time, you know? I'm sure, you know, with air resistance factored in, you know, like this height, gravity is, you know, it's, you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll die.
It's gonna be okay, I think. That 2 miles is just 2 miles for me in the next chapter of my life.
Wait! Don't go. I've attempted this jump before. You told me it would be safe. Now, I've got a broken leg, a broken arm.
No.
Don't lie to yourself any longer.
I thought you were dead.
Madness, are you kidding?
No, this person, she lied.
She does? I don't know who to trust. She has visible injuries.
Those injuries could be from anything.
They're from this.
No, this is safe. Please, trust me.
I don't know if I can.
Don't do it. I did it 2 weeks ago. I barely made it out alive. The rope snapped, and I tumbled to the bottom. And he left me there to die. If you value your life, don't do it.
I won't. He's got us.
No, we can always send him down. Tell him to test it out, maybe. So, have you ever bungee jumped before?
Of course. I've bungee jumped my entire life, and you asked me if I've ever bungee jumped before.
Have you ever tried this
You were
jump?
never. I knew you were destined to fail right from the start, from the moment I met you. Now, how did you survive? You survived. No one has survived.
I fell onto a herd of goats. But didn't fall.
Goats!
You know,
It's goats.
you could always test it out, bungee jump, you know. You could be the first man to succeed this jump.
I've got a pack for you right here. It's mine. I'd like to see you take this jump out before I go.
Well, I don't have. I could wrestling.
Yeah,
No.
go ahead. I'm sure you'll do it.
No. Give me a second.
I think he's on this.
scene, I'm going to pause them. They will then freeze, and I'll ask you guys, what next? Or maybe something specific to the scene, like something's happening. Ask you guys, what do you want to happen here? You guys will then shout in a mob mentality type thing at me, and I will try to pick out the random bits of incongruous ideas that we spew, and I will put them, and I will give them to them to then continue the scene with. So really, you, the audience, are creating this scene. So go ahead and get a prop, guys.
Okay, what is your favorite household chore?
Balloon blowing.
Ironing!
Dishwasher unloading.
Okay, I heard balloons.
This is really tiresome. Well, if you want to pass clown school, you need to learn the art of balloon blowing. That's like the first thing they teach you.
I didn't think
And
it
I
was
will
so long.
instruct you in the finer points. Now, show me the classical three-point dog.
Pause. How does the classical three-point dog, how's it made?
He acts like a dog and points at him.
Cartwheels!
I heard cartwheels.
Okay, I got this.
Okay, I see it.
I'm quite impressed. You know, I usually go for the inflation, then the cartwheels. But I liked your combination of both. You show some promise, young disciple.
Yeah, it was always told when I was a kid that my destiny was to be a clown.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're prepared, because the first exam is tomorrow.
Exam?
Yes.
I had no idea there was exams in clown school.
Well, it is a school, even if it is for clowns.
Pause. How will Miles try to study for his exam? How will he try to pass it?
Steal the other clown's brain.
Steal the other clown's brain. Resume.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. You know, I know you're prepared for this exam. You just gotta use your brain.
Yeah, that three-point dog balloon. It's the only thing I know how to do correctly.
Oh, well, that is a problem.
I need
How are you ever gonna make it past the 4-point?
I need the smarts of a real clown.
Why are you looking at me with that vengeful look in your eye?
Well, before I decided to join clown school, I did fail at med school. And I always bring my supplies.
Well, that does explain your letter of recommendation, but...
Pause. What can happen next that will prevent this horrific scene from taking place?
Back to the letter of recommendation.
He seduces the teacher. I'll decide that a better way to pass clown school is to seduce the teacher.
You see all these supplies?
Yes, they look very sharp and unsettling.
But it takes a real man to own all these supplies.
You know, most people don't respect the art of how manly clowning is.
I respect the art. And I know you do too.
I do. I'm glad somebody finally understands.
I know. Maybe we can go get some dinner about this. Talk about our love for clowns and art.
Yes. There's nothing like a good clown/breakfast brunch.
I like all three of them. Okay. Well, let's go to a restaurant.
Very well.
We're at the restaurant.
Hello. Welcome to Ringling's restaurant. That's very funny.
tomorrow.
Yes, yes. I'm sure you'll do fine. You've shown great promise.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen your 3-point balloon, and it's quite impressive.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Pause. What's wrong with the food when it gets brought back?
Purple.
Poison.
Case one.
Players been clowning around with it.
I heard poison. I heard multiple poisons. So we're gonna go with poison. Presume.
Yes, well, you know, I'm always against favoritism. Oh, yes.
Very, very special. Coming up.
Thank you. Here, would you like some? I mean,
The pie in the face ruined my appetite.
okay. I'll just try some.
Bon appetit.
Thank you. It tastes a little off. The old cyanide in the buffet.
Pause. Why did the waiter poison him?
What's
So we can tell
He wants to pass exam, so he wants to pass. He wants to pass too. Secret love. He wants to pass
He is secretly the teacher. Resume.
How am I going to do well on my test tomorrow if my teacher's dead?
Aha! So the first lesson, I am your teacher.
So, was that the test?